Hello world, Richard here. I'm in Italy and I'm going to show you how to make the Italian RAGU, the real authentic Italian RAGU. Let me show you the ingredients real quickly. Ground beef, it's a mix of ground beef. Okay, I have it always put a big mix. A big bowl, a big pan, olive oil, onions, and then I have this little bag with the prepare of already inside. Carrots, more onions, celery, and other spices. And this is my sauce. I will show you how to do all this in a minute, okay? Okay, this is step two. Step two, I put my onions and my little bag of, not all of it, of course, carrots and the veggies inside. I put in my olive oil at the bottom. And what you need to do is when you get the flame going, you need to let this simmer. Let it cook for a long time, without burning anything, okay? Do not burn this. Okay, here you have it. As you can see, it's sizzling very, very slow. Now remember, keep this in mind. Keep this on here for about 5 minutes. Let it go very slow, okay? Don't burn this. It's very important that you do not burn this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, now it's been cooking for a while. Now what I'm going to do is pick up my ground beef, put it inside, and I'm going to spread the ground beef, okay? Make sure you spread it out, okay? Do not leave it in one big glump like that, okay? Spread out the ground beef, and once I get it all spread out, I'll come back to you and show you more. Okay, I'm back. Here's my ground beef. It's going. Just lost my radio. Now, in this part, what you want to do is you want to get this ground beef, the ground meat, to simmer until it becomes, it's got to like have a little crust on it, okay? Not too much. Like I said, you do not want to burn all this. It's got to have a little crust, and I'll show you once I get to the point. I'll be right back. Okay, here I am. There you have it. Remember, this process takes a long time. I started at 7:45 this morning, okay? And it is now, let me check my clock up here. It is now, okay, 8:05, 8:06. So keep in mind, this process is not something that takes for a few minutes. It's a long process, okay? You can have this ready for maybe lunch if you want, but I always suggest to make it the day before. That way, make it the day before, so you have it for the next day. Because this, if the more it rests inside the pan, the better it will taste. So I'll be right back, and I'll show you when I add all the sauce. One more thing, you can add some powdered garlic. Not the whole garlic, the powdered garlic. To give it a little more taste. And I will tell you after I dump in the sauce why. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'm going to show you this process. This process is also important, okay? I had some sauce left over from last time, and I have 2 more here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump all this sauce inside the inside my big pan. Okay, excuse me a moment there. And what I'm going to do afterwards, here's one, that little bit that was there. What you want to do, as you can see, add just a little bit of water. Now, a little bit of water, why? So you need to get this bottle as clean as possible, okay? Now this is what happens. Let me take it off. I had no way of holding my phone. Okay, and you add that in. Now my bottle is a little bit cleaner than it was before. Grab my next one. Okay, it has to be a little bit dense. Don't buy the liquidy ones because the liquidy ones aren't so good. Same process. You add a little bit of water. Not much, just enough to fill the bottom and clean the bottle. Okay, and I'll be back to you in a moment to show you the rest. Okay, here you have it. Look at my bottles. Okay, I cleaned them out as much, not as much as possible, just to clean out to make it, get all the sauce that's inside. It's only water. And now I have my big pot of going. Okay, now, next process. What you want to do is bring this to a boil. okay? As you can see, or as you saw, maybe a lot of you didn't realize this, okay? I did not add any sugar or any salt, okay? Do not add sugar and do not add sauce. I did not use wine, okay? All these people going around saying, oh, you need to put red wine, you need to put red wine. No one in Italy puts red wine inside their sauce, okay? Now, I'm going to have it come to a boil, and I will show you what to do next, okay? So, I'll be right back. Okay, here you go now. See, now it's boiling, okay? It's not boiling very hard, but that's okay. What I'm going to do now is move it from the big one, the big burner, to this teeny weeny burner, okay? And then I'll show you what happens with the teeny weeny burner. Okay, here we have it. Now, keep in mind that I shortened this video because if I would have taken it from the beginning to the end, I would have been here for a long time. Now it's on the small burner, okay? What I call the teeny weeny burner, okay? And as you can see, it's been doing a little bit of bubbles here. The flame is about that big. It's not up high. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to minimum, okay? And I'm going to grab my cover and I'm going to cover it up. Now, my sauce is finished, okay? What it's going to do now, it's going to cook. I'm going to let it sit here and cook and cook and cook. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit backwards up there. Let me turn it around and show you what time it is. Okay, it's now 8:15 in the morning, 8:16 in the morning. That is going to cook until around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, okay? Because what I want to do is let that sauce dry up a little bit. I mean, it's going to lose a lot of liquid. The reason why I put water inside is because it'll take away a little bit of the acidity inside the sauce, okay? That's the only reason why. Do not add sugar. Do not add salt, okay? Because once this comes to a complete cook, it will automatically become sometimes salty, okay? So you have to be careful. That's the reason why you want it to dry up a little bit of that water. So keep an eye on that and make sure, okay, it's going to see, it started way up here. Let me show you. As you can see, this is where the line here, okay, that's where it started. Okay, now it's going to work its way down. And what you want to do is the ground meat inside, okay, as you can see, it's hidden at the bottom. Keep in mind to keep this stirred. Every 5 minutes you come in here. I know it's a pain in the butt, okay, but you have to keep it stirred. And take away this stuff off the sides, okay? Because that stuff there will dry up and that will make it become a little bit tastier without adding salt, okay? So, here's the deal. Let it cook. Like I say all the time, sit there and just let it cook for a long time. I made a lot. Why did I make so much? I make a lot because what I'll do is I'll save it in the freezer. Once it's done cooking, I'll put them inside little bowls and save them in the freezer. That way, when I want a quick plate of pasta, I pull that out of the freezer, dump the ingredients inside a pan, heat it up, make my pasta, okay, and then once my pasta is done, I'll add the sauce to my pasta. So, that is how it's made. Keep in mind, no salt, no sugar, no wine. Just a little bit of water, and that will take away your acidity from the sauce. I will be back for more recipes. I will show you how to make the other Italian food during the winter time, how to make pasta fagioli, pasta lenticchie, pasta piselli, all these types of Italian food pasta from the south, okay? And I will show you some plates from the north, how they make it from the north, okay? So, for now, goodbye everyone. My name is Richard. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.